Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to part 5 of my Urban Sims X Ultimate PlantSim Challenge. So if you didn't see the last episode, we are exactly where I left off. I'm recording this as soon as I've just left off from the last one. So we're going to go ahead and continue from where we left off. So she was in the middle of painting something just to get a couple of more extra simoleons, and also she had a very failed attempt at her first time of trying to shape a bonsai tree, and didn't just shape it, but she managed to shave all of it off. So that's going to have to go back, or maybe we could, I don't know how we actually do this. I would suppose it just goes back, but we're gonna have to wait and see. So her garden is coming along nicely. She only has a couple of things because I didn't want to go too crazy and then it'll just be too hard to manage. So we've got a couple of things going on here. Her knees are getting a little bit low since she has been in the house all day, so we're going to go and head out shortly to the bar and meet a couple more people, because also in the last episode, I don't know if you remember, but she didn't really have a good time with Gavin, and that was somebody that she was planning on having a little relationship with, and it just totally went wrong. Now I'll let you go back and watch that episode if you want to find out how, but she's kind of a little bit angry about that and how it all happened, and she's kind of wanting to stick up for herself a little bit more, not letting people walk over her, and she's hoping that doesn't happen again. So if you're confused, then go ahead and watch the last episode. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest a couple more of these things and maybe plant one or two more and then sell the rest of them. I want to go ahead and get some diggables and stuff like that. I don't know why on earth there's a pile of plates out here at the side of the house. I'll go ahead and throw that in the bin, like so, and there we go. So we'll also just need one more of these little things here to complete our collection, then we can actually grow the tree. I think the tree's going to cut through the house, but we do have some space left on here, so I'm going to have to probably move the house over a bit, which is fine. So let's go ahead and get her to finish this. She actually seems to be doing pretty good with her painting skill, considering she's only done like 3 of them. This one is actually pretty good, and she's made a little bit of profit off this since it was only 100, which is great because we're all starting to need a little bit more money. One of the things that we'll have to do here is actually earn 1,000 simoleons from harvestables. That's the only thing we've got left to do for the first level, and then we've completed that and move on to the second level, which is the sprout level. But I'm not exactly too sure how we're supposed to measure if we've like earned 1,000 simoleons from harvestables, because I'm like earning money from other things as well, like paintings and things. So I'm a little bit confused. If there's an easier way to measure that, then let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm kind of a little bit stressed on how I'm supposed to do that. So let's go ahead and get her to do these couple of things. I gotta go and get her to harvest. Oh, there's another PlantSim. Is he? No, he's not uncomfortable. Oh my god, is this Victor Fang again? Yes. So let's go ahead and get a couple of these diggable things. Like I was saying in the last episode, Jen said that she kind of thinks that getting these diggable things and that other things, like apart from harvestables, like the My Sim trophy collection, that sort of thing, by getting those from the treasure capsule, whatever they're called, she thinks that's maybe not the best idea, since it is a little bit cheating in a way, kind of, since, you know, this is about PlantSims, and, you know, using harvestables for your income. But I kind of think that's maybe okay to maybe use these things, because they are still part of the land, they're kind of growing themselves. They're not really a job in a way, like an actual proper 9-to-5 job, so I think it might be okay, and I might just bypass that, Jen, so sorry. So let's go ahead and get it to fix up a couple of these things, and get it to go ahead and plant a couple of them as well. She's going to have some lunch as well, so I don't know what we could maybe do for that. We could actually get something at the bar, or maybe we could invite our friend over again, and that might be a nice idea to catch up with her a bit. So, let's see what I've got in an inventory here. So I don't know what actually gets us the most money. I'm going to say this is only 1 simoleon, that's 2, that's 5, and this is 4. So I think I'm going to plant a couple of these, and that'll probably get us a little bit more money than the other ones would. So let's go ahead and plant 4 of those. I'm going to go ahead and sell the rest of them. We've got a couple of these collection things here, these little diamonds and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and sell those because we don't really need them, and that's what I was meaning by those things I was on about, just about Jen saying about in just before there. But I'm going to go ahead and sell them anyway. So let's go ahead and sell the rest of these things. We've got a couple of simoleons from this. Pretty alright, I suppose. I suppose these are not our own harvestables in a way, but we're still earning money from it, which I mean is okay by me. So let's go ahead and plant these things over here, and then we'll invite our friend over for some lunch, because she is getting pretty hungry, and if she's hungry, well, I know I would probably be in a bad mood. So let's go ahead and hurry up with that. I've also just noticed that these are 2 different heights. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, or maybe that needs to be fixed, I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get her to plant the rest of these things. She's also got to do a little bit of water in as well. Just make sure she is caring for her garden, because I don't want them to die, because that's something that's happened in the past with my Sims, because I'll just keep forgetting, especially when I have a lot of them. So, I mean, a lot of plants, I mean, not a lot of Sims. So let's go ahead and get her to plant these. I don't know where that other one gone. I think it literally vanished. Oh, it's back, okay. And they do that thing where they have to readjust in terms of their position. So let's go ahead and harvest those. I don't know what else. Could maybe do some fishing. I don't know, we could do that. Oh, actually, we could invite our friend over, get them to have some lunch together, maybe watch a bit of TV while they're having that or not, and then go ahead and do some fishing together. And then we could head out to the bar, then maybe meet somebody else to progress our relationship with, since it didn't really work out with Gavin and she wants to start with somebody else. So, I mean, that's okay. If you want to move on fast, I guess that's fine. I want to see how many people have actually, how many magic beans have been collected. So that's 202,000, which is, I think, from yesterday when I've recorded, like, part 1, 2, 3 were recorded on the, let's see what day they were recorded on. Oh my god, I can't remember what the date was yesterday. Hang on, let's just check. It was the 14th that was, and I'm recording part 4 and 5 on the 15th, and on the 14th it was like 142,000, and today's 202,000, which is quite a lot since yesterday. So, what was I going to do? I literally totally forgot. Oh yeah, invite our friend over. I don't know how I forgot within the space of a couple of seconds. I'm an absolute mess today, I don't know what is going on with me. So let's go ahead and invite over Rhiannon. I'm not too sure what we could maybe cook for our lunch, but I suppose we could do something. She isn't a very good cook, but she is in a, oh, it's the afternoon. Oh, I didn't even realise it was that late. Let's go ahead and serve some dinner. Probably something simple. I suppose grilled cheese is okay. I mean, it's only a friend, so she doesn't have to impress her that much. So let's go ahead and make that. Invite her friend over. Oh, I already invited her over. So maybe she'll just come in, or we'll have to... Why do they do that? They go round in a circle before they knock on the door, and I have no idea why. Like, everybody's done it when they come to this door. That's like maybe something to do with the door or something, or something to do with this house. I have no idea. Maybe something when the vampires came in the part 2 and like maybe left something. I have no idea. Anyway, so I wanted her to come inside, but we'll have to finish off cooking first, or maybe she'll just decide to let herself in. I don't want her to have to go away, then we'll have to call her back. So let's go ahead and get her to finish this up. She's doing a couple of bad interactions here, and when you get that, you kind of sense that there might be a fire, so I'm a little bit scared about that. She isn't thinking about fire though, so maybe it's going to be okay. She's also about to level up in the cooking skill, which is great, but that isn't the main focus. But I mean, I suppose it's good because it's food, and we need food, and we love food, so there we go. So what's the quality of this meal like? I'm a little bit scared. Oh, it's normal, which is a little bit surprising. I thought it'd be poor because, I mean, considering from the other ones that we've cooked, maybe that's why Gavin decided to break up. Well, we didn't break up with him, but maybe that's why I gave him the wrong message because of the bad quality meal we prepared. So we're going to go ahead and call her to a meal as well. Hopefully she is going to go and pick up another plate. So we're going to go and chat with her a little bit and get her to come sit back down, and then they can go ahead and do some late night fishing. I mean, it's only 5 PM, but I suppose it is a nice night. It is such a nice place, this area. I really, really love it. I'm going to take a couple of screenshots here. I actually use these as backgrounds sometimes, if you see why. I do this sometimes in like my videos where I just take like random screenshots of the actual like background, and I don't really explain myself, and this is because I like to use them as thumbnails, because it is a nice background sometimes. What kind of mood is he in? Is he angry? I think he's either angry. I think he might be uncomfortable. Oh my god, I think he might be uncomfortable. Is he oh my god, I'm actually... No. Oh my god, that was flirty. Are you kidding me? Well, I had a chance there. I'm just going to go ahead and we'll bypass that now. I think what that might be the easiest thing to do, and I did mention this in the last episode, is to actually invite over one of the PlantSims that we know. I think her name is Rocio. And invite her over and actually maybe give her a lot of drinks to make her uncomfortable. Because then she'll be bursting for the toilet, make her uncomfortable, then we get uncomfortable being. And that'll complete our collection, which would be great. So we could maybe use MC Command Center, but I don't want to cheat, so maybe not. So let's get them to go ahead and talk a little bit. See, Rhiannon doesn't really seem to be very impressed here. I think maybe because this house is pretty boring, and it is. Yeah, I mean, she does have an easel here. She could maybe, I don't know, like paint some stuff for her own house, but I mean, she is pretty bad at painting, so don't think that's going to be the best idea. Plus, she needs the money. So I'm going to go ahead and form them into a group and get them to go and fish together for maybe just an hour or so, because I want her to go out to the bar. Not with her, because I feel like she actually wants to go ahead. Well, she's actually in a relationship with somebody that she actually lives with somebody else. And I think it might be a good idea just for her to go alone and meet somebody and do it that way instead of having to get her to tag along with us, I was supposed to say. So let's go get them to go ahead and fish together. Did I do that together or not? No, I don't think I did, because she doesn't seem to be coming. Oh wait, was she? Yeah, she was. Oh my god. Okay, let's do that again. So let's go ahead and get them to fish together for a little bit. seem to be very happy here, having a bit of time together, getting well, she's not very impressed, is she? But I don't know why she's in such a I don't know why she's so bored. I mean, our house isn't that bad, and hopefully our company isn't that boring. So let's go ahead and take a couple of screenshots here. Probably won't use this as a thumbnail, but it's something to use as a possibility. And there's another PlantSim there. I don't know what mood he's in, but we can go and check in just a second. I'm not really too worried about the uncomfortable one, but we'll just do it when we're ready. I could maybe do it in today's episode, actually. No, probably in the next episode we'll do it, because I'm not going to have a lot of time left, actually. How long have we got left on this episode? I've got about 5 minutes left on my timer, but I can go over a few minutes. So let's get them to go ahead and do a little bit of fishing. I want her to go and maybe collect a couple of things. What kind of mood is he in? He looks uncomfortable, so I'm going to go ahead and actually see how he is. I'm going to go ahead and ask him for a bean. I don't know what mood he's in, but again, I just want to go and check. If it's something that we already have, then I'll just go ahead and sell it. And oh my god, we completed it! Oh my god, yes, we completed it! Oh my god, finally! Oh, thank god! Oh my god, we've completed it. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, there we go. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of that. I'm so happy that we completed that. I had no idea that was actually going to be it. So let's go ahead and see what our thing is to do. So congratulations, this household has completed the magic bean collection. Now place each of the 6 unique beans into the magic PlantSim stump to unlock the water interaction. When this interaction is selected, watch as the mystical magic bean portal tree, that's quite a long word, phrase I suppose, instantly grows before your eyes. Do you decide to step within? Yes. Now this thing where actually like the teleporting thing, I don't think it actually takes you anywhere, but we'll have completed it, which I'm really excited about. So let's go ahead and get us to grow this tree. I'm hoping that it's going to not go through the house. I mean, it probably will, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a couple of screenshots as well. Oh my god, pause. I need to maybe turn headline effects off so I can get a really good screenshot here. Again, I probably won't use this for thumbnails, but it is just possibilities, I suppose. So let's go ahead and take a couple of screenshots here. I'm going to stand back because I'm pretty sure this tree is going to be pretty big. And oh my god, that is absolutely ginormous. Look how big it is. Are you actually kidding me? Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. And there's all the beans on the side there. So let's go ahead and actually move the house over just a slight little bit, because as you can see, it is in the way just a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm hoping all our plants haven't been affected. So how am I going to do this? Maybe just like that should do. And that'll give us space for the tree. And I'm going to go ahead and move the tree over as well. Not maybe inside her, but just place her inside the tree. I don't know where it's going to be a good place to actually put the tree. I'm thinking maybe on an angle or so. Maybe like that or something. I don't know. Is this still going through the house? No, it's not, but it's very, very close to the front of the house. I'm thinking I might move all these plants over from the front over here, actually, because that might be a little bit easier to actually get them instead of going around to the back of the house. So let's go ahead and just place these down over here. Sorry, this is a little bit boring, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this as quick as I can. Why do I always do that where I zoom out so fast? Hang on, I'm just going to put the tree over here so I can actually move these a little bit easier, and then I'll move the tree back in place in just a quick second. I don't think I was going to try and like organize these, but to be honest, I can't even be bothered. I'm just trying to move them over here quickly. There is quite a lot of them. Hopefully it's not going to take too much longer time to oh my god, I can't speak. Oh my god, I give up. Sometimes I like mess up and I'm like, you know what, I think you know what I mean. I'm just not going to even attempt to say it again. So let's go ahead and move those over there. They look maybe a little too close together, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put that right in the back corner of the lot so it's not too much in our way. And there we go. So we do have a big space over here, but once the challenges, I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll move into another lot if we get a bit of more money or something, but I suppose that's okay for now. So we've got our thing here, so let's go ahead and explore the mystical magic bean portal tree. It kind of flows off your tongue, but it is a little bit of a tongue twister. So let's go ahead and get it to go inside, and I'll take a couple of screenshots again here, just so I'm always getting a good amount of screenshots. And again, I might do a slideshow at the end to have a little look here. So she is exploring now. Now I don't know. Yeah, don't think it would have actually took us anywhere. Oh my god, Gavin wants to go out with us again. Are you kidding me? No, we don't have time. Sorry. I mean, well, we don't have time to start with, and we're not really with him anymore. So let's go ahead and get to explore it. I'm not too sure if he's going to get a certain moodlet or something from this, but I'm not exactly too sure. This is taking quite a long time. I don't think we're going to have time to actually head out to the bar tonight, which might be a bit of a shame, but we can go ahead and, I don't know if she is still fishing. Is she still fishing? Or has she gone? Yeah, she has gone. She's probably sick of waiting for us. But oh my god, look at the glow. What does that look like from my bedroom? I want to see what it looks like. Does it shine through? No, it's like glows really. Look how like, really? Look at all that glow from the outside and then inside it's like nothing. Oh my god. So let's go ahead and take another screenshot because this tree is so nice. Look at all this. Oh my god, this is such a nice tree. Oh my god, there's my timer. That always scares me. Oh my god. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of the tree here as well. I don't know why I'm going to take a screenshot here because it isn't a great screenshot, but I can use it. So let's go ahead and take a another screenshot there. So let's go ahead and speed through here to get it out of the tree. And there we go. So we did get the forbidden fruit of the PlantSim, and it says eat and become like a PlantSim, plant and grow a tree of your own, forbidden for it, nothing more than a facade. That made no sense. Okay, never mind. So Ashley stepped into the portal expecting darkness, but it was instead greeted by a bright sunny pasture filled with all kinds of flora. A tree stood off to one side, glowing and bearing fruit. Ashley plucked a fruit from the tree and immediately found the sunny landscape disintegrate, found the sunny landscape. Oh my god, I'm repeating myself now. In the darkness, before she knew it, she had stepped out of the tree's portal with something in her pocket, and that's the fruit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and actually grow this because I want to have a couple more. How do I... because like... I don't know what to do because we can maybe plant this, but at the same time I want to make her into a thingy, what do you call it, a PlantSim, but it is pretty dark, so I think what I'm going to actually do is wait until the morning because then we can actually photosynthesize through the day. So I'm going to go ahead, speed through the night, I'm going to meet you back off in the morning and we'll change Ashley into a PlantSim. Okay, so it is the morning time now. She has just woken up. She is pretty hungry, but that's okay because she will be turning into a PlantSim since she can photosynthesize. And since it is morning, that's going to be a perfect opportunity. So I'm going to get her to come outside and do this so I can get a better screenshot than in that dark little hole of a house. So let's go ahead and do that. And sorry, somebody is making a lot of favourites on the gallery there. So let's go ahead and get her to turn around maybe a little bit more. I'm always so conscious about screenshots. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and get her to eat this. Now the tree has covered up, but that's okay because it does open up in a day, I believe. It's something like that, so you don't get too many of them. So let's get her to eat the fruit and get her to change into a PlantSim. There we go. So she will be changing in just a quick second there. Let's get her to go ahead and eat this. I mean, it probably doesn't look very safe to eat as it is right now. And let's get her to go ahead and change into a PlantSim. I'm really excited to see how she's going to look. Hopefully it's not going to change all her clothing and stuff. And there she goes. She's now a PlantSim. Oh my god. So her hair has changed, but that's okay. So this is what she looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and give her a quick makeover off screen. But as you can see, she is now a PlantSim. And this is quite like she's got leaves growing off her and stuff like that. So I mean, she does look pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and see how this has changed. So she now has the water thing, so she can, to water your PlantSim, you can either have a swim, a shower, or just drink in a glass of water, and that'll fix the water need. And the other thing is hunger now, but when you're outside, that actually changes, because that comes out with the sunlight. So this is going to go up, as you can see, rapidly, so we don't even have to be outside for that long, and it fixes already. So, let's go ahead and, well, let's read this. So, Ashley ate the forbidden fruit, and don't panic, it'll be alright, just try and act natural. I couldn't even speak there, oh my god. Why do this always happen? So, she's natural like a plant, drink lots of water, yeah, we've read that. Keep in mind that a PlantSim, she won't need to eat regular food. She could, but she doesn't need to. I think that's what it's saying there, yes. And thankfully, that also means that she won't have to go to the bathroom either, which is pretty good. I mean, that saves us a job. I mean, it's not a very difficult job, but I suppose that's okay. So, let's see how we're getting on with our levels here. So, I'm just reading the notes off, I've got like a note on the side of my, I've got on my desk here. So, I'm just going to read through this to see how we're getting on with this challenge. So, our sim who aspires to achieve his or her plant life state must start off with a clean slate, no advantage. Yeah, we've got that. No, the homeland must have enough space to garden, which we've done. No jobs in the household, we've done that. So, we've got to reach level 2 of the freelance oh my god, I say it wrong every single time. The botanist aspiration, we've got that. Own a bonsai tree, done that. Wait, how on earth do I have 7,000 simoleons? I have absolutely no idea how that happened. I'm totally confused. Why we have 7,000 simoleons? Did we have something that was very rare that was sold? maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go back and watch the footage after I finish this and see how that happened. And then I'll fix the money if I need to. Maybe it's just a glitch or something. But I'll fix it in the next episode if I need to. Anyway, moving on. So I'm just checking my notes here just to see everything. So in addition to the 3 goals that Jen set, we've got to complete the freelance, which we've done. But no, we've got to complete that still. Come a PlantSim, which we've done. We've got to plant and harvest the forbidden fruit. So once the tree opens back up again, we can do that. We've got to earn 10,000 in total and have the super green thumb reward from the reward store. So we're going to have to do that a little bit later on. But we can do that later because we can't actually do that yet since we don't have enough points. So I think that is pretty much it for today's episode. I think that we've had quite an eventful day. A lot has happened and she is now a PlantSim. I believe she only stays a PlantSim for 5 days, but we could easily change her back again until the challenge ends if we need to. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't. And as you can see here, she is still feeling this very odd being a PlantSim. Anyway, and I'll see you all in next time. Bye.